Well, hi. This is a special video to my grandchildren. Many of us are suffering from isolation, quarantine, not being able to give hugs to our grands, and so I was trying to come up with a great way in order to share my love with my grandkids. So I took a couple of books that I made for them, and I thought I just need to sit and hold it and hug on that. So here I am. Anyways, so this is to go out to and across the whole United States. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a little trip. This one is going out to especially to my children and grandchildren in Arizona. At some point, we'll go through these books, but right now, you guys are just going to sit on my lap because I'm going to read a story. Because grandparents love their grandkids, and even though we can't be with you, we love you so much. So this is to my grandkids, and the book that I chose to read is Because Your Grandparents Love You. Because your grandparents love you. Sometimes we say all kinds of things to you. Well, that's what this book is about. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. When you run past into the pasture and step right into that great big cow pie, you yell, "Grandma! Nana!" Your grandmother could say, "I'm pretty sure I told you to be careful to watch where you walk around here." Here they are. Okay. Nana says, "Be careful." All right, let's find out. Okay, but she doesn't. So she gets the hose and she sprays off your shoes, cleans them off, and you put them on the fence to dry. And then you go back outside. There we are, on the fence to dry and going back outside. I think your brother's putting on his boots. I bet little Daniel's putting his boots on. And when the horse puts his nose right up against you, you stand very still like a statue. "Papa, Papa." I can hear JJ saying that. Your grandfather might say, "Well, you be careful. Don't you be a scaredy cat." Just enjoy that horsey. But he doesn't. Grandpa takes a carrot out of his pocket and he shows you just how to hold it so that old Jasper eats it in one bite right out of your hand. You get so excited. Yay, it's so much fun. And when you want to help feed the cow, but you can't lift the hay, your grandmother could say, "Hold on, be careful." But she doesn't. Grandma hands you the clippers and lets you cut the string. And you take a little bit at a time. And after you put just enough hay into the manger, the cow swishes tail and munches her lunch. So she's feeding the cows. When you pick up the best apples, but the pole just isn't long enough, your papa might say, "Those lower ones will probably taste just as good." Can you see that? But he doesn't. He lifts you up, he puts you on his shoulders, and stands just in the right place. And then you pick up 9 of the reddest apples from on that tree. And when you can't get the hen to move and she starts to peck at your hands, all your little chicks that we had over there, JJ, we had all those kinds of chicks that they would peck, and Daniel too. Your grandmother could say, "Oh dear, it looks like you've just gotten her all upset." But she doesn't. She doesn't. She reminds you to talk softly and to put your hands over each wing and gently lift the hen off her nest. And then there are 3 fresh eggs just for your basket to take in the house. When you turn the peeler in the kitchen And when the whole apple breaks apart, your grandfather could say, "Oh, no, don't do it like that. You're doing it all wrong." But he doesn't. Papa gets a nice fresh apple and helps you to turn the crank. Slow and steady, around and around. And peel comes zipping off in one long piece. In time, in no time at all, the apples are ready to go into an apple pie. Yum. Okay. And there's the apple pie. Oh, can you see that apple pie? Yum. I can smell it baking. Oh, it smells so good. When you help with the fire after dinner and the smoke comes billowing out, your grandmother might say, "Looks like somebody doesn't know green wood from dry wood." But she doesn't. She shows you how to open the damper and push the wood back in a little bit farther and use plenty of kindling wood for a nice toasty warm fire. There they are, sitting by the fire, playing a game. That looks like fun. And at night, uh-oh, I think I missed a page. And when you're ready for bed and the guest room seems kind of chilly and dark and far away, your grandmother and grandfather follow you up the stairs. Grandpa reads a story, and when it's over, he clicks off the light, but he turns on the night light, and Grandma promises to sit in the rocking chair until you fall sound asleep. And that's what I would do too. I'd be right there with you until you got tired. And after that, they tuck you in your quilt. They could say, "All the chickens are nesting now," or "The moon is shining on the apple tree," or "Old Jasper will want another carrot tomorrow." And they do. I would say, "I love you. Happy Easter." Micaiah, Jalen, Daniel, Elena, Isaiah, and Tori. I hope you guys all have a great day. Mwah. Bye.